Meodes. It is King Rui here, the king of craft beers, the king of beer reviews, and the king of beer reviewers. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I should say that more often, actually, that I hope you're doing well, because I'm obviously doing well, because I'm in my bedroom in my pyjamas and I'm about to drink a beer, which, you know, if we could get a sandwich in the mix as well, then it's pretty much a perfect evening. So I hope you're doing well, and yeah, it's time for a beer review. This one is so fresh off the back of my last beer review, you can probably tell that I still have got the blue from the iron blue in me whiskers, and my tongue is still blue from that. So yeah, it's going pretty well. Like two alright beers in quite a short period of time. I say two alright beers, I haven't had this one yet. I was going to say there's the potential that it might be shite, but as soon as you see it, you know it's not going to be. We have got from Rivington Brew Co, we have got Blood Machines, a double IPA, hop with Citra, Idaho 7, Galaxy, Azaka CGX, Citra Cryo, and Idaho 7 Dyna Booster, which of course are all a load of hoppy words that only nerds and virgins understand, or brewers who, based in the number of brewers I've met over the years, are usually nerdy virgins. So yeah, this was actually bought for me. So it's 8% ABV. I've forgotten where Rivington are. So Chorley, Lancaster, Lancs means Lancaster, probably, maybe Lancashire. Home Farm, Anderton, Chorley. We'll just go. It says Chorley in it. So this is from that lost it there for a minute. It started off high energy and then we lost it there as I got confused about places in the UK. You know, showing that I don't even do the most basic of research before I start these videos. This is a 500ml can, so a proper size can. So we can just have a little round of applause for Rivington there. Seriously though, clap at home for Rivington for, you know, not giving into this wokeness. Do you know what I mean? They've not given into this 330ml wokeness that everybody. I was going to try and do like a little wokeness bit there, like I was Stuart Lee, but I lack the creativity, or to do that. So this is 8%. I've already read that. Yeah, this was bought for me from House of Trembling Madness in York. I know that, don't worry about that, for the almost giveaway price of £6.60 for a Rivington double IPA in a 500ml can. I don't know how York seems like quite a pricey place to live, but if they're able to get big boys like this for £6.60 of Rivington, or Rivers as I like to call them, so from Rivers Brew Co, that is tremendous value. So I've got the track glass, which has seen better days. So yeah, I'm going to get this in the glass, get it slow. You know the drill. You know how to drink a beer, haven't you? You know, if you've never seen a beer reviewer drink a beer before, you've presumably drank a beer before, or a cola or something like that, where you've taken it and poured it into a glass. So yeah, so, and if you haven't, you'd kind of do that. Oh, look at the colour on that. You know old Roey's going to be happy with this one. I hear good things every year about Blood Machines. And, well, at least I hear about them a lot. And so, canned on the 3rd of the 1st, 2025. So it's a little over a month old. So, yeah, look at that. Like breakfast juice in it, like juice in the morning. You can have that. Oh, that's a good one. You can have that. You can have that with your breakfast. You can have that with your breakfast. You could do, but you'd be a tragic alcoholic drinking 8% beers with your breakfast, wouldn't you? Just skip breakfast. Just have the beer. Just have the beer. You know, don't fool anyone. If you want beer at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's badass, isn't it? Do what you want. Yeah, you do you. Oh, pineapple-y, pulpy, peachy. Not pulpy as in like, it smells like Jarvis cock. Or it could do, I've never sniffed him. Orange, mangoes, tangerines. All the fruits that I usually list when I have a beer that looks like this. So there's enough of that bollocks. Let's get it bloody slurped, shall we? Oh, man alive. Rivington must be one of my favourite breweries in the UK. It's a crime that I don't drink as much beers from them. The Junkyard did go through a phase of getting a lot of their stuff in, but I've not seen anything from them in Junkyard in probably 6 months. They've had a lot of their really low ABV sort of pales in, but you know, your boy's not a really low ABV pale kind of guy. Do you know what I mean? You don't just have a glass of water. Do you know what I mean? What, I don't want that. Do you know what I mean? If I'm having a beer, I want it to be strong. Yeah, like fucking like me, with my pajamas and slippers on. That's what I want. I don't want a 3% pale that costs. Well, if it costs around, I don't give a shit about that. I just don't want a 3% pale or a stout that's 8%. 8% stouts can get in the bin. Make your stouts either sessionable or imperial. It's this shilly-shallying, this in-between that it's undignified, isn't it? That being said, I have got an 8% stout from some friends that will be getting reviewed on the channel very, very soon, so I will retract those comments for that. Oh, not a hint of its ABV, obviously. Again, it's the peach, the clementine, the orange, the mango, the pineapple, lime. Again, sort of like maybe that, I know there's no Sabro or anything like that in there, but it is that sort of like tropical pina colada type vibes going on there. Not as in overly coconutty, but the sort of like the blended, that, you know, like when you have a French martini or something like that with the pineapple juice, where you've just got that nice layer of foam on top, which is like obviously the head that goes on most beers, but it's more so with this one. It's just thick and juicy. Oh, I could, oh, that would be absolutely dreamy with like a big plate of buffalo wings. I love chicken wings. I can't describe how much I like chicken wings. I make chicken wings a lot. I should actually start I think I've got like 7 barbecues, like not all out at any given time. I have about 5 or 6 out at a time. I actually bought a Weber the other day from someone who lived around the corner from me for a £5, £120 Weber for a £5 because they were getting rid of it. So I've got them. So I've got 2 of that model now. Obviously, the Weber Master Touch, that's appeared in a few videos, but I really should record more barbecue stuff, which is sort of more like this, but me stood at a barbecue and not talking as much. So if anything, it's barbecue content is even, I've completely gone on different. I wasn't talking to anyone. That was just the ramblings of a fucking maniac. That's all that was. That was awful. I am sorry for the last minute of content, as in that if I had any self-respect, I would edit that shit out, but I'm not going to. I just wanted to brag I got a Weber the other day for a £5. Yep, so Rivington, Blood Machines, double IPA, that gets 2 thumbs up from the big lad, which is a good score in it. Based on thumbs, that's a good score. Like, if it was on like out of 10, 2 out of 10 would be a rubbish score, but out of thumbs, it gets both my thumbs. That's 100%. That's the same as a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that is an absolute blinder. I'd say it's my beer of the year so far, but I've only had about 7 beers so far this year, so it's not really, I mean, it's still an accolade, but it's not really the world's greatest accolade. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that was what a shit tangent that was. But yeah, as always, thank you very much indeed. I'm not going to chug that. I'm going to enjoy the rest of that, and I might put a horror film on or something like that. I do love a horror film. So I originally thought this was one of the Evil Dead series, so I had a load of, as in Hail to the King, baby, as in Klaatu Ferrata Nicked. I had all that sort of shit. So when I took it out of the fridge and realised it wasn't the beer I thought it was, I was fuming. So yeah. So there's that. That was another video. This one is actually this second video is way better than the video that you got on Monday. So yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching. As always, take care of yourselves. And yeah, thank you for watching. Oh yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this box. It's always super, super appreciated. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other as well, which is always very important. and I will see you in the next video, which might be a triple. Who knows what it might be? It might be a table beer. It might be a 3% pale ale. But let's be honest, it won't, because they're shit. So yeah, I'll probably have a double IPA, which is essentially that in a different form, in the next video. Take care of yourselves. In a bit. Yeah, and see you later. Yeah, bye 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 bye.